Imagine if one specific cylinder in your massive engine was starving for gas while the rest were doing just fine, which eventually leads to a potential engine meltdown if you keep driving. The trouble code P02C6 means your powertrain control module has found an extremely lean condition, specifically in cylinder number 12, where it has reached the maximum fuel trim limit. Your car uses a fuel trim system to automatically add or subtract gasoline based on data from the oxygen sensors to keep the air-to-fuel ratio perfect, but there is a limit to how much it can adjust. When the computer has added as much fuel as it possibly can and the sensor still says the mixture is too lean, it triggers this code to warn you of a serious problem. This is a generic code that you will find on vehicles with large engines like those from Land Rover, Jaguar, or Ford, but the danger is the same for everyone. A lean condition means there is too much air and not enough gas, which makes the combustion way too hot and can burn a hole right through your piston or melt your valves. You will feel your engine performance drop and the car might struggle to start when it is cold outside, plus you will probably see other lean exhaust or misfire codes popping up on your dashboard. The causes are usually a clogged or leaking fuel injector on cylinder 12, a bad fuel pump, or a vacuum leak somewhere near that specific intake runner. You might also have a faulty oxygen sensor or a dirty mass airflow sensor giving the computer the wrong data. To diagnose this, you should start by listening for any hissing sounds that indicate a vacuum leak around the intake manifold and check all your plastic lines for cracks. Inspect the fuel injector for cylinder 12 to see if it is wet with gas, which means it is leaking and needs to be replaced. If there are no obvious leaks, connect a fuel pressure gauge to make sure your pump is providing enough pressure, and check your fuel filter to see if it is clogged with debris. You can also use a noid lamp to check if the computer is actually sending a ground pulse to the injector. If the pressure is low, you might need a new fuel pump or a fresh filter, but if the pressure is good, then the injector itself is likely clogged and not spraying enough fuel. Since working on the fuel rail of a large engine can be very complex and requires precise tools, you should head to a professional shop if the basic vacuum checks do not find the leak. Fixing a lean condition immediately is the only way to protect your engine from catastrophic failure and ensure you are getting the fuel economy you expect from your vehicle.